Tubers, family and friends, I just wanted to put up another quick video. I'm up here in the office on the whiteboard, and I'm sure maybe some of you watched the President of the United States give it a State of the Union address. And again, every day I'm just floored and flabbergasted by the satanic evil that's in our faces, aired on national television by the leader of the supposedly the greatest country that ever was on the planet Earth. I have never seen more of a display of satanic, demonic anger and indignation against God in this State of the Union address by the president. It just blows my mind. I can't believe we're living in these days, and it just proves to me more and more every single day I see these unbelievable things that no man would ever think that he would ever see them in their entire lives happening before our very eyes. And the prophets are speaking very loudly that God's wrath is very close to judgment upon the United States. And I mean, just look at what the president focused on, screaming like a banshee, demonic wraith from hell. I mean, it was unbelievable what I was seeing. You know, he kept railing on and on about Ukraine, and it's been for 2 years now that they've sent billions and billions and billions of US dollars over to Ukraine. For what? I mean, it's just ignoring every other domestic issue in the United States, basically. And for why? Why are these people in the deep state of the United States and this demonic government that's there care so much about Ukraine? Well, I'll tell you, it's because the Khazarian, like number 1 says there in the list, Khazarian Jewish mafia is the deep state. And they're from that area. That's their homeland, right? This is the land of the fake Hebrews. They call themselves Jews, and they're the ones that are currently in Israel to this day, the fake Hebrews. The remnant of the true God's chosen Hebrew people reside not in Israel. They reside in the Philippines and a few other places on the planet. Go to the God Culture channel on YouTube and he'll explain to you there very clearly of where the remnant of the 12 lost Hebrew tribes are located. And it's definitely not this area. In Ukraine, like I say, this is where the root of all evil comes from. This area, this is where the big banking cartels, the Rothschilds, right? That's where they're from. And they're Jews, right? These Khazarian Jews that claim to be ancient Hebrews. It's just all a big fake lie. And this is from the bowels and the bloodlines of these super, super, super rich and powerful people that the Antichrist will come from very soon. And that's why the Satan-filled leaders of the U.S. care so much about Ukraine and about destroying Putin. And it's all about that. And a second thing, number 2 on the list, abortions, right? The Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, and now it's illegal federally and given upon the states if you want an abortion. Well, there's lots of states. Go to all the blue states, all the Democrat-controlled states, and you can get an abortion, easy abortions, many as you want. And one big, huge place for that is around a bunch of red states at the tip of Illinois, right where the cross of the solar eclipse going to be for the 7-year span solar eclipse, right? The cross of it's located right on these massive abortion centers at the tip. It's called New or Little Egypt, and the whole pagan Egyptian slaughtering of innocent little children goes on there in a massive amount. Right in that area that the X, the solar eclipse X is the hand of God. Putting the X marks the spot for destruction upon the U.S. I would guarantee that my whole spirit just shouts that. And it's just amazing. And the president's up there just railing and threatening with verbal attacks the Supreme Court justices for turning the Roe versus Wade abortion deal back to being illegal federally. And it's just amazing this stuff is being shouted in your face, ladies and gentlemen. And what's more satanic and evil than murdering of innocent little infants? You know what I'm saying? What's more evil? There isn't anything more evil. And this is what they're screaming, that we want more of it. This is what the government of the United States is screaming. We want more of it. It's amazing that I'm living in this day. And the border invasion that's happening, the border crisis, all the millions of illegals, number 3, going across the border, and the U.S. government, along with all these satanic groups, flying charter flights from Central America, South America, Mexico, directly into cities, bypassing the border completely through the air with chartered flights. They're flying millions of people into the cities of the U.S. Complete invasion of the country, bypassing all laws. It's complete treason. Complete criminal treason that this government of the United States is doing to the country of the U.S. I mean, imagine it. Imagine it. In your lifetime, you're seeing this, and it's in your face. They're saying we're doing it, and they like say, what are you going to do about it? It's like daring us. And what did the Founding Fathers give us? The Second Amendment, right to bear arms, and foreign or domestic threats of treason and terrorism is going on right in front of your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? I don't see any. I mean, you could get 100 million Americans, which should be, 150 million Americans, or half the U.S. population, that are going to vote for Trump, and they should all be with their arms on in the faces and on the steps of the White House and on the steps of the Congress, and they should be taking these people to the woodshed, hanging from the highest tree, because these people are complete. They are the ones that are insurrectionists, not we, the people that were given the right to take out these unbelievable, evil, satanic people. I just cannot believe it. And did you watch this Union address? I mean, it's slapping in your face. It's like a demon slapping your face. So what are you going to do about it? You only have, this is demonic anger. These people are possessed. I mean, the demon possession is going wild in the U.S. right now. I mean, I've seen a couple videos where these one guy and one woman in 2 separate cases are just lunging and diving to try to kill the judge in a court of law. One was a guy last month, and one was a woman this last week. Just enraged with demon rage, trying to kill the judge with their bare hands. This is what's going on in the U.S., people. You got 2 choices. Number 6, fight or flight. You need to bear arms or get out. And it says clearly in Revelations, this time is going to come. You need to get out of her. Get out of the harlot mystery Babylon nation that it's become, which is the U.S. So you got a choice, ladies and gentlemen, and you don't have much time left. Like I say, after 2 weeks after the 2017 solar eclipse across America, there was a massacre, a massive, huge massacre. Thousands and thousands of rounds of ammunition were fired from all different points around Mandalay Bay, slaughtering a big, huge concert crowd. Over 60 killed and over 400 injured. That was within 2 weeks after that solar eclipse. And this final solar eclipse on April 8th is just another sign for these evil cult groups to get their human sacrifice and do some more slaughtering. So you don't have much time, people. I would walk away. Get out of the U.S. now. You don't have very much time. So my prayers are with you. Just pray about it. Pray about it, and you can see it. It's everywhere around you. Open your eyes and get out. Otherwise, you're all going to be slaughtered. Or a great many of you will be. The wrath of God is coming. His fingerprint is on these solar eclipses. So good luck to you all. I love you all, and I'm praying for you all to please heed the word of God and get out or fight these people. And God told me to come to the Philippines 8 or 10 years ago, and now this is where I am at, but I'm still an American. I care, and my heart goes out and pleads for the good people of the country of the U.S., but they really need to get rid of this government, tyrannical government. By the thousands, these people need to be rounded up. So I love you guys. Take care, and God bless.